Hello, and welcome to Acunet's Lunch and Learn series for 2021. Today's topic is moving to the cloud with Acumatica. My name is Becky Kukas, and I am an ERP implementation consultant here at Acunet. Our agenda in today's webinar is to go over the reasons why you need to move to the cloud, the reasons why you need to choose Acumatica, and why would you choose Acunet to provide the services and support for this ERP implementation. So let's start with why the cloud. So today's successful businesses are moving digitally. The ways of analog business are slowly moved over the last 30, 40 years into the more modern technology of today, and now it's rapidly moving to the digital age. Modern technology such as like smartphones, tablets, and really the internet is what's really driving this. And so digital business is the future. So what is the best path to move your business digitally in this rapid transforming digital economy? Well, I think the best way is to move digitally is through your cloud ERP. Your cloud ERP is what connects your business. It connects to your remote collaborators. Acumatica specifically provides rapid integration with all of the other things that you use on a daily basis, flexibility, all the efficiencies then will go up and you'll see the value there. And it continues to provide new and improved tools for growing small and medium-sized businesses. Don't take my word for it. The International Data Corporation, which is a global provider of market intelligence, advisory services, and they put on events for information technology, telecommunications. They do a lot of surveys with customer technology markets and also ERP and other business systems. So they completed this survey for the medium-sized mid-market business ERP applications, and they found that Acumatica is a leader in the mid-market cloud ERP community. And you can see in this slide, there were two references specifically that noted that how sophisticated and simple and easy to use the product was, and how it reduced the time and the effort through streamlined workflows. Also, the survey noted that Acumatica is a leader in financials. Acumatica continues to invest in mobile technology, new and improved workflows, machine learning, which are tailored to your business specifically. Acumatica is also ranked highest in usability, which is very important matrix. Here, if you see, it's at the very top of the leader in that area in usability. Acumatica was ranked a champion in user sentiment. So this shows you the emotional footprint of how users feel, the touchy-feely part of working with an ERP in the cloud. You can see that they rate really high up there in that market also. Acumatica is also in PC Editor and some of these other magazines and reputable businesses that do this kind of survey. They found that it's one of the best manufacturing solutions, the best ERP software, rated high in customer satisfaction and usability. Can't say that enough. So what Acumatica did was they partnered with Amazon and Microsoft. Now, the Acumatica Cloud is powered by Amazon Web Services, which is the best and the most flexible and secure cloud, platform that you could have. But they've also partnered with Microsoft to make sure that all of these products, like Office 365, Power BI, all integrate seamlessly within the product, because these are the products we use on a daily basis. Outlook, Excel, Power BI, those kind of things. slide here. Sorry about that. Where's my slides? There they are. Okay. So Acumatica is a future-proof platform, and how that is because not only do they have really great standard modules like finance, CRM, project accounting, payroll, they also have industry editions, so to meet the needs of your type of business. The cloud platform itself has multi-tenant, role-based security, low-code, no-code framework, which makes it really easy to customize things. It works on any type of mobile device, whether it be your phone or your tablet. It has a lot of powerful reporting and analytics built into the system, but also you could add additional analytics to that. It's all on the cloud, SQL database with .NET framework. So Acumatica's core products are the financial management, project accounting, inventory management, customer management, and payroll. All right, so just to go over a little more detail, financial management, you can have multi-currency, obviously AR and AP and cash management, tax management, intercompany accounting. Built into the financial management module is the fixed asset tracking. I know some software you have to add that as an add-on, but it's already in Acumatica. Also, the bank feeds and automated reconciliation, you can get that all more automated for yourself when you're doing your bank recs. You can automate your expense management and AP document recognition, which that allows you to read the documents as you're receiving them through Outlook from your vendors, and it will read that information like the invoice number, the dollar amount, the vendor ID, all of those things will pop in and actually, save you on the workflow. And then you can attach that document. There's all document attaching within the system also. And it has customer relationship management built in, which a lot of software doesn't have that. And they allow you to track all your sales, the pipeline, your leads, your opportunity, integrates with your marketing plan and your marketing with Outlook. So you can send out marketing based on what's in your customer database. It also has a customer self-service portal. So your customers will have access to the system that whatever you allow them to have access to. There's 360 different reports and views that, customers can actually access. It has project accounting, very similar to, if any of you on the call know Dynamics SL, it has a lot of the same features and that you can do in Dynamics SL, budgeting, cost tracking, expense allocation, revenue recognition, advanced billing concepts like in flexible billing, it's very similar. You can do time and material, fixed fee, milestones, contract specific, hybrid models, like sometimes you have a contract where you're fixed fee for the first month or two and then you're going to go on time and material, or it's a combination of those things. But what's also great is it has these approvals and alerts. Because of the integration with all the other modules and with Outlook, you can actually set up workflows around this. Also, they have a payroll module, and the payroll module is pretty much can do anything ADP can do, but what's nice is it's all in your ERP system. So now you're tracking your time entry, going directly to a project, but you're also being able to do your payroll, all your tax filings, your benefits, deductions, overtime pay. You can have flexible pay periods and pay groups. Maybe you pay your union people one way and your non-union people another way. So you can do unions, prevailing wages, and certified payroll. The one thing that I really love about it is the cross-module workflows that you can do. So you could create a workflow where a person creates a vendor, but now it needs to get approved to make sure that they have the 1099 information. So you can set that as a workflow. You can have a workflow for when you get a quote when you send a quote out to a customer, and so then the next person has to review the quote, and all of those things you can create between the modules. So it's not just one module workflow at a time. So there's a lot of interacting with all your users that might use the system. Now, if you have a greater need for specific edition of the product, there's also field service, commerce, construction, distribution, and manufacturing. And if there's any customizations that you need beyond these modules, then there's also ISVs and customizations that we can also do. A lot of people are really into the KPIs, and so they will use something like Power BI or Tableau or some other solution, and all of those quite seamlessly integrate with Acumatica. Belixo is very popular with a lot of our customers, and that one is an Excel-based product, allows you to do a lot of different kind of reporting, and not necessarily have to run a report out of the system. There's already a lot of standard reports, but a lot of people use these analytical tools to drive their business decisions. Because Acumatica they put a lot into this rapid integration. So a lot of these things on this screen here, Salesforce, which is a great one, because even though the CRM is built in, you may have Salesforce and you've done a lot of customization, and you have other people are used to using it, and they don't necessarily want to go directly into the CRM in Acumatica. Well, we can integrate that. A lot of people like Smartsheets, Power BI or Tableau. I mean, these all already seamlessly integrate with the system. Currently, there are over 240 ISVs that are certified add-on applications for Acumatica. So if there's something within the core product, within these industry-specific editions that you still can't find, there's 240 other things that we can add on to it. So I just thought I'd show this slide. This is a lot of customers just on this one slide that are using all the different versions of Acumatica, all the different editions, I should say. Now, another thing that I think what makes Acumatica really unique in the business in this market is their customer bill of rights. You have a user agreement that can be modified whenever, so month to month, year to year, whatever, you can modify that agreement. A flexible open platform with the rapid integration, the consumer-based licensing, which I'll get more into in the next slide. The pricing increases are no more than 3% per year. When you're quoted an ERP implementation, there aren't any hidden fees. We quote you for everything. That's why we do a great discovery in the beginning, so we know exactly what it's going to take to implement your company. There's all kinds of deployment flexibility. You always will have access to your data. You own your data. You'll have consistent 24/7 customer service, whether that would be the dual layers of support, which you'll have by contacting Acunet directly, and then we contact Acumatica. So you have 24/7 support. Now, I'm going to go a little bit over how this growth-friendly licensing works. Okay, what this is based on is consumable-based license. Now, there is no per-user fee, which means anybody and everybody you want to access your data can access the data. You will obviously give them roles and what screens they can get into and what they can do, but anybody, employees, customers, vendors, the board, you have a board presentation you want to put within the system, there it is. Make it up to date, see whatever you want them to see. Excuse me. What's nice about this, so what's going to happen is you are going to pay for the license based on how much data you need, how much space you need on the servers, how much RAM, how much how powerful do you need your system to be based on how many transactions you do in your system. So it doesn't matter how many people, that's what matters, which makes total sense, because this way you get everybody into the system that needs to be in there, and you remove all those bottlenecks that improve the results, right? Because you're going to have people being able to do what they need to do every day and not worry about adding a new user and have to worry about buying another license for that user. And like I said about the flexible deployment options, okay, you can go with the Amazon Web Services public cloud, which was what most of our customers decide to do. To me, I always say go full cloud if you're going to go cloud, right? Private cloud is if you really want to hang on to your data, you really want to manage your own servers, or you have a hosting or a cloud provider that you would like to choose and use instead. But otherwise, it's still SQL. You know, you're still going to have the same services, same setup, you know, except for, instead you will be handling your server yourself. Like I said, you own your data. At all times, you own your data. You have that dual layers of support. You have your partner, which is us, who will be there, your first line of defense when you have a support issue, but we also have Acumatica. So you have, you know, double the support that you need. One thing I really liked also was the training. They provide really wonderful training. Like when you're a partner like us, we had to go through training to get certified and everything. So can your folks, your employees can also go in and take specific courses, find a learning path, but anybody that's a user has access to the free training. Anybody that's a user in your system. I just updated the slide because about a month or two ago, the number was much lower. We now have over 6,500 customers of Acumatica worldwide now. That's great. It's growing very fast. Now we're getting into the why Acunet. Okay, what I think is, the reason why I believe Acunet is the best to provide this service, this ERP, to implement this for you, is partly because of our name and what our name represents. Our name represents the two services that we provide: Acunet accounting software business system, but we also have the network services side. And because we have that understanding of networks and servers and how that relates to the cloud and accessing that information, and also the ERP business side, we have a unique perspective that many other companies that do just ERP implementations, you know, would not have, because we have that expertise in-house. Currently, the ERPs that we work with now is Acumatica and Dynamics SL, which is not in the cloud. What we really are problem solvers. Like when I came here, I came from a background as a user, and so I feel like I'm very customer service driven. So I feel that, and I love to problem solve. So both of those two things are what drove me to go into this. I was a controller in my past life. So for me, I wanted to give the customer service that I always thought I needed and I should have been given. And so with that, I try to make sure that we focus on the process improvement and the rate of return on the investment. All of those things are important because as a prior user, I know that I don't want you just to show me how the product works. I want to know how can it work best for me. So, and solving the problem of the specific process that you're actually having issues with, right? Those are the things that you want. So how we do this is we start with your business processes and your company goals. What is it currently you're doing now? And we add those, because we're experts in the software, and now we know how your business works, and what you need to improve, we can offer the best possible improvements based on your company's needs, right? And so, and bottom line, you want to create ROI because we're going to duplicate, hopefully eliminate duplicated processes. We're going to train all your users, implement a system that improves, and then create all kinds of workflows and dashboards and all of the things that you need to really improve your systems. Okay, so that's the end of my presentation, and I wanted to make sure that you see that my email is there, and on the very first slide, there's also my phone number, but you can reach me by email is probably the best way. If you would like to schedule a demo in the future and deep dive into the product, then let us know. Thank you.